going out from this world, he said, I must go for the seals of the prophet to come. And in Greek word, he used his name apostolos, meaning Ahmed. Ahmed must come. I must go for the seals of the prophet. Ahmed must come. And this name is reading in these gospels that they came up with. Okay? And from that time, those people that they were really following Isa alayhi salam, and they go deep and find out that yes, Muhammed alayhi and Isa alayhi salam is showing the area that the prophet is going to be coming out, and he's going to make a journey. And on that road, Byzantines, the Greeks, when they came, that time they were holding Christianity very strong first, right after 300 BC, which is his passing, like 200 years later, 250 years later, during that time, the Byzantines, they were very strong. They were very strong because they were holding religion very tightly. Later they fall into their own egoistic games, and they're falling. Allah turn up Acropolis and everything top of their head. Everything turned upside down. But that time they were keeping Islam tightly. Not Islam, the Christianity, the message that Isa alayhi salam brought to them. They were holding tightly. That's why the king also at that time sent messenger to the prophet. He wanted to build today Sofya. They built it, but he was not holding, dome was not holding. So he sent messengers to the prophet, was saying this, there is a man came out in the desert and claiming that he was a prophet, and Isa alayhi salam telling us this is happening. And the prophet sent message to that one, to Byzantine king, to Egyptian king, to Persian king, to all of them. He sent letter to them, inviting them to Islam. And the Byzantine king also accepted the letter. And he speak to some close priests, we should say, the followers of Isa, saying, this is what we are reading, no? And they are saying to him, he's testing them first, and they are saying, this is not the one. At that time, the church has a lot of authority in their hand. They can remove the king. So the king was very smart, and he accepted the prophet. He kissed the letter, put it on top of the head, but he couldn't come out open to them, to those priests, and he bring them all together, and he said to them, Isa alayhi salam left a message to us that he has to go to the seals of the prophets to come, and all the signs that he's showing, it looked like this one that is coming from the desert, and he's just sending me a letter. And what you say, oh my priests, my intelligent men, my scholars, is this the one? Should we accept this one as the seals of the prophet? And those crooked ones, because they were holding those positions, religious positions, but they were in love with dunya. They have a lot of authority, they have a lot of power, all the thing was working for them. So they think, they say, if we give up from this, if we accept that prophet, and the religion that he brought, we have to give up from these positions, because he lives in the desert, he lives a very simple life, we have to follow him. So they said to the king, no, our king, this is not the one. So the king tells all these priests, when he tests them and he see every one of them came together saying no, so the king no, saying if I rise against to these ones, in short time they will bring me down. For that he says, yes, I just test you. If you will accept it, I will cut your neck off. So he make them to believe that he is following them. But in reality, inside, he was following the Prophet. That's how politics going on. So he hid himself. At the same time, he turned around and he wanted to build that, and he was building the Hagia Sophia, and the dome is not holding. He wanted to build one of the biggest worship place that time, and the dome is falling down. So he sent message to the Prophet with the messengers and saying, I want to do this, but the dome is not holding. As a Prophet, what you can suggest to me? So the Prophet sent him for some dirt. He made them like small balls, and he put his saliva on it, and he sent it to the king, saying to him, put this on each corner of the foundation, then build the foundation, and it will hold. And the king did that. And he built Sofya. So from that time, there was a group of people deeply searching and understanding. So the Byzantine ruling has reached all the way to Syria, all that area. It was under their ruling. Even reached all the way to Hijaz. Time to time, the Arabs, they never have independence to themselves before Islam. Either they were under the ruling of Egypt, Pharaohs, or Byzantines, or Persians, or Ethiopians. They never had their own independence until Prophet came. So, the Syria also was the headquarters of city of knowledge. So they were studying a lot in that area. So the priests from that time, they figured the way and understanding that the Prophet is going to born and is going to pass through this area, and that king paid money and they built in that high place, they built a, what should we say, monastery. A group of priests always living there and watching the road. That this Prophet is going to come. And this Prophet, when he's coming, that group, that caravan is not going to come up here. They're going to stay down. They know that too. And the caravans, they're passing through the desert. Always, they're looking up there. There's a monastery there. We should settle there. We should have food there. We should rest there. And continuing. And they were always in watch out, watching from that time when this Prophet is going to come. And they know the signs. The priest, one passing to the other one, saying this Prophet was going to come, is going to have signs, is going to have this, is going to have that. So they were watching from that time, waiting. They were good people. They were people following the traditions of Isa alayhi salam, and watching and waiting. So when the Prophet born, alayhi salatu wasalam, and he was his grandfather going to Damascus for business, trade, and he didn't want to leave Prophet alone, the orphan kid, and he's taking him with him. And that time Prophet was very young. And when they were making that journey, they stopped. There is a tree there, and the priests are saying they're going to settle down under that tree. They're not going to come up here, that caravan. And it's reading in their book. And the priests are watching one caravan coming and settling down under the tree. Right away they get very excited. One priest passing, dying, passing this message to another one, dying, passing to another one. They're sitting in the desert and waiting that this Prophet is going to pass from here. And That priest, very knowledgeable man, soon as he saw the caravan, and he have seen also other signs saying his people working in the monastery, saying, quickly go over there and invite them to come here. They should come here. And we have everything to offer to them. And he knows that in this caravan, that kid must be inside this caravan, because he has seen the signs. And the Prophet's grandfather is also knowing and trying to protect the Prophet from every other things, because Prophet has signs, and leaving Prophet over there and going along with the other ones. And the priest asking, who's the leader of this caravan? Who's the authority, the man that I will speak? They said, this is it, Abdul and Prophet's grandfather. And saying to him, I am seeing a sign that supposed to be one more person here, but you didn't bring that one here. That one is still over there. I'm watching the sign. And saying, who's that one to you? And he said to him, I am his father. He was a grandfather, but I said to him, I am his father. He said to him, you should go and bring that kid here, because there is signs, and I have to speak to you something. And they bring Prophet over there, and that priest is looking and saying to him, you cannot be his father, because in our book it's saying that he's going to be an orphan kid, so you are not really his father. And he said to him, yes, I am his grandfather. His father passed away before he was born. He says, now we're reaching somewhere. And he said, he has to have a sign behind his back. I have to see him. And he checked, and he has seen the Prophet still there. He kissed it, accepted the Prophet, and saying to his grandfather, don't take this kid to Damascus. This is why we are sitting waiting here at the same time. Because there is so much knowledgeable ones, they are waiting over there, and they also waiting, and they know the door, which door they have to enter to Damascus. They waiting to kill this kid. He says the burden will be on you. So the Prophet from there, he turned back. He go to Damascus. Understand me? The Pope must know this. Every Pope who's coming, they must know this story. That is still there. What they waiting. Some is still waiting over there, saying the Prophet is going to pass from here. The Jews, they're waiting for 2 prophets to come. The Christians, they're waiting 1 more to come. Muslims, I don't know what they're waiting. They're following Christians and Jews. Their prophet coming, it's coming. That's what happened to the Fatih.